All right, good afternoon, evening. All right, thank you, John Bell. Thanks for the good luck. How's everyone's tournament going? Let me know. Played a couple rounds yesterday, shot a minus 15 in expert and minus 17 in expert with two albatrosses, and still left a bunch of them out there. So definitely can shoot, I think 18, minus 18, minus 19. I think it's possible. Minus 20 even. Uh, I think you're going to see a ton of super low scores again, as the norm uh, has been lately. So uh, we'll see. Got a bunch of accounts to play tonight. So got four expert to play, and my two main accounts, and then two of my lower accounts, and then I do have one pro that I'm going to save till the end. I may or may not play it. We'll see how it goes. So, all right, let me know how everybody's tournament's going, and yeah, let's get started. Thanks, John. All right, let's get started. I usually try and wait till I started this round last night, and eagled the first hole, but then the second hole I hit great double great right and missed the rough and went over the green on hole two and into the bunker in the back and took a par. So I decided not to play the rest of the round and figured I'd play it tonight. Uh, so um, I usually try and wait till a few more players jump on. What's up, Mark? Thanks for the good luck. How you been? How's your tournament going? I'm gonna try, Ricky. I'm gonna try. It's possible. I think it's very possible. This tournament for sure. Like I just got done saying I shot minus 17 last night and definitely left a few of them out there. So I think minus 18, minus 19, minus 20 is even possible. Um, for sure. All three par fives are uh, makeable albatrosses. Um, of course, hole six being the hardest one, but I did make hole three and hole nine last night. So nice, Mark. Very nice. Nice scores. I didn't play Monday. I played two accounts last night, shot a minus 15 and a minus 17, and started this account that I'm going to play now. And like I said, took an eagle and then a par, and decided not to play the rest of the round. So, all right, let's get started. But I do have to remember that I am playing with the a POC 8 on this account, so my adjustments are a little different um, than the two accounts I played last night, and I need to remember that because I can't hold the same rings on my initial aim points as I do with the Apoc 7. Tonight, when I'm done, Ricky, I will send you a picture of the updated ones. Um, for this hole, this hole, for instance, Ricky, I changed the elevation to plus 25 for the second shot. Um, I started out playing plus 20% and missed left. Or I missed right. I'm sorry. And changed it to plus 25% and made it. So twice. Glitchy, I can see it already. I can see it already. It's already glitchy tonight. Alright, 341. So we're going to play this one 80% club. Super glitchy, super glitchy. Oh, it does. Does it say 25%, Ricky? I swear I hit 20% and I changed it. Maybe I went 20. Maybe I changed it to 20%. No, I don't know. Maybe I didn't change it. I don't know, Ricky. I don't remember now. We're gonna find out real quick right here. Perfect. So 341 is 80% slider. Just one backspin. But I am, see, now it's funny because you could probably play that plus 20% and aim center cup, but I'm playing. I started out playing aiming right side of the cup, and I missed, and so I added to it, and I'm still aiming right side of the cup. If you notice that, right side of the pin between outside of cup and pin, but then I'm adjusting plus 25%, and that hit dead center cup. So if it's working, I'm not going to move it and try and change elevations and stuff like that. So, um, yeah, no, I guess it was always plus 25%, Ricky. You know what it was? It wasn't it. You know what I did was I didn't change the elevation. I changed the point of aim. I changed to, instead of aiming center of cup, I changed to uh, aiming right side of cup because I missed it left on my first attempt. I missed left, so then I moved the aim point to the right side of the cup and to the right edge of the cup, and made it dead center. So that's what I changed, Ricky. Now I changed another elevation on a different hole that I was thinking about. Was hole 5. I changed from plus 20% to plus 25%. Sorry about that, but yeah, I knew I changed an elevation somewhere, but it wasn't this hole. I changed the aiming point of where I was aiming at the cup. Sorry for that confusion. Alright, this hole has gotten me twice already. This hole also, Ricky, I changed. Instead of pulling back one ring towards the tee, I, I, I pulled back one ring on my first attempt and went over the rough. So I pulled back 1.5 rings my next attempt and made it. But then my third attempt yesterday, I hit double great right and missed the rough completely and went over the damn rough again. So, so this hole was the same way the last tournament though too. Um, it was either you hit the rough and made it, or you did miss the rough a few times. So it's really funny, this hole. But I'm starting out aiming right edge of cup with the yellow ring almost to the top of the rough there, and then adjusting max plus 10%. And then, like I said, I'm going 1.5 rings back towards the tee. And I am slightly underpowering it too. And again, dead center of the cup. So just a tiny, I mean the tiniest little bit of underpower there. Just I'm just doing it just to ensure that I don't go over the rough. And but the 1.5 rings pulling back towards the tee, 1.5 rings is, I gotta say, it's dead nuts. Um, one ring was not enough. One ring, when I pulled back one ring, I went over the rough and hit the fairway. So good start. But I do remember, Ricky, if you remember, if you remember this hole the last time we had it, I slightly underpowered it on the last tournament too. Um, and I remember, and the only reason I remember that is because I remember you asking me if I did that intentionally or not. The last time we had this hole, when they came out with this course. Yeah, Ricky. This albatross is a must make. in this tournament. Like, you have to make it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's such a big funnel there that if you don't make it, you're definitely going to be behind a stroke to everybody else, because the majority of the players are going to be making this. I think, anyway. Majority of the good players, anyway. Oh, that felt good. You ideally want to get to like 325 here. 320. I've been getting to like 318. And I've been using 3 top, 3 left. But I'm going to go just a hair more top this time, because I want to get that little bit extra yardage so I don't have to push up and adjust. I mean, hopefully it doesn't bite me. Going too far. Oh boy. Great left, I'm not sure about. Great right, I know is safe. Great left should be safe, but. Alright. See, 322 is good. So 3.2, 3.3 top spin is good, because you want to get past 320 there. Because then you don't have to push up and adjust back, or you shouldn't have to, or if you do, it's just by a hair. Because I was getting to 318 and having to push up like a ring and a half to get where I wanted to be, and then adjust from there. Which I made it, you know, both times I shot, but 5.9 rings, so 3.5 top. And you want that ball guide with the funnel just left of the pin there. Nope, this one ain't going in because I hit the pin. Ah! You gotta miss the pin. Gotta miss the pin. You want that ball guide. I actually had the ball guide left of the pin there. You want that ball guide straight at the pin, because then when you adjust, it misses just right or left of the pin. Ah, if I miss the pin there, it's in. And you're gonna have that. You're gonna have that a few times, because it has to go right past the pin to catch that funnel. Oh, that stunk. but that's all right. This hole, I'm yet to make. See, now this guy used a little bit of curl, which might be smart. Because I've been missing left. He still missed left, too. I've been missing this whole left just like that every time. Get in the hole. So I'm missing left. Like, I'm gonna try and take 5% off. 5% elevation off of that next attempt. And see how that goes. Because I'm not sure if I'm missing it left because I'm over adjusting or under adjusting there. 386. 386. So 11, 22, 31%. This is the one you said, Ricky, that you played the rough bump and made it, huh? I have not tried it because I've been playing this way with these accounts. Again, that one I aim right side of cup, and I'm adjusting 25% elevation plus 25% elevation, and from 386 that was 31% slider. Thank you, Ricky. All right, rock, rock, and this one I also changed the elevation on the second shot, which I have not made it, but I hit great right twice and missed it by about 3/4 of a square to the right both times that I hit great right. So I think with a perfect ball it would have been in. But I've hit great right both times I played this hole, so it's going to be one of them holes I think that it's going to be tough to hit perfect on. But I changed it from plus 20% on the second shot to plus 15% on the second shot. What's up, Jeff? How's it going? And I gotta look back on my notes because I was making this albatross the last time we had this, and it was the same exact wind that we had last time. If I'm not mistaken, exactly the same wind. So, and when you got a 7.5 wind or 7.6 wind, you got to aim a little more right of center on that tree. Otherwise, you're gonna hit the tree in the front here. All right, 361. So 361, we're gonna play 73% slider. We're gonna try plus 15%. Thank you, Dan. Thanks for the good luck. Nice, Jeff. Congrats on the new job. Alright, so I've been using 3 left, 5 back, and leaving the ball guide. Use spin enough to leave the ball guide like 1 to 1.5 squares through the pin. Ah, fuck! It's just gonna be one of them holes. That's 3 times now I played it, and 3 times I've hit great right. Or great. Twice great right and once great left. But again, I think if I hit perfect, I know that missed quite a bit left. I know that missed quite a bit left, but um, when you hit great left there, it hits the side of the hill there, and it kicks it left more. So with a perfect ball, that I think that's gonna be very close. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Jeff. Uh, with hunting season, uh, last tournament I only played 4 accounts. I got 4 accounts through the weekend. That's the only 4 I played, and then I only played 2 on the weekend. But because I was hunting and didn't have the time to play. But I know what you mean with a job too. But this tournament, I'm gonna try and get all of them done. Because I'm done hunting till gun season now. So uh, yeah, Jeff, I got a uh, Jeff, I got a beautiful 11 point with the bow. Uh, my biggest buck to date, and I got a doe the Saturday before uh, when I went up to the cabin. So I've gotten 2 deer, so I'm done till gun season. 2 kid, I can show you 2. I'll show you here because I made it, and 7 I just played, but I didn't make it. Or no, 7 I'm playing now. Uh, so 2, uh, yeah, Jeff. I'm trying to think. I did not post a picture on my Golf Clash Killer Facebook page, but I will. Give me a second. Let me play this replay, then I'll post the picture. You can check it out on my Facebook page at GC Killer 79. But I'll post it after I show kid hole 2. Hole 2 here, kid. Uh, I played um, it was I didn't play. All right, hold on. Let me explain this to you. I played with a wind or a power 3, side spin 2, wind 4 ball. So I played with like the Paradise ball or any of those balls. That's why. So it shows. So I didn't play with a Kingmaker here. So it's 2 right spin, 3.5 back, and then aim the top of the yellow ring almost to the edge of the rough there with the ball guide at the right edge of the cup. adjust 10% max numbers, and then after you adjust, pull back towards the tee box 1.5 rings. And then I mean the tiniest little bit of underpower. And I've made it twice this way. But again, like I said, that was a power 3, side spin 2, win 4 ball. And 10% max numbers. Thanks, kid. And then pull back 1.5 rings towards the tee box after you adjust. All right, let me go to my page here and I will post. All right, Jeff, it's up there. It's up on my GC Killer 79 Facebook page. All right, hole 7. So hole 7, I have been super, super close every time. But key to this hole is I'm using the sniper, but I put the backbone in the bag so I can find the minimum distance of the sniper without changing clubs. And then I'm starting with a katana. I'm using the Golf Clash India approach, and I've missed it. I've burnt the edge both times that I played it. So I am going to aim to the right outside edge of the cup this time. And then I'm playing it. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. 3 right, 1.5 back. Ball guy going through the hole, and then change to 1 back, 3 right, and adjust 1 to 1, and then change to a kingmaker. So 3, 1.5. And then 1. Adjust 1 to 1. And then change to a kingmaker and take the shot. And let's see if aiming to the right of the hole gets it in. Because I've missed it just a hair left every single time. And this one isn't going to be in, I don't think. I still missed left. I still missed left. I don't know why I keep missing left. And I even moved over and uh, I even moved over and aimed right of the hole. So I don't know why I'm still missing left. Mike, I hit the same. I end up missing it in the same exact spot, no matter what I do there. If I aim center of the cup or right of the right edge of the cup, I'm still missing the same. Is there a sticky spot there? Okay, I'll have to try and look for it then, because I keep missing to the left every single time, no matter what. Yeah, Jeff. Well, it was his brow tine that was. It was a split, not his G2. It's his brow tine that's split. But I had a ton of pictures of him, and it was the only buck that I was hunting. Uh, I I had a ton of pictures of him coming down to my food plot almost every night for the last like 3 weeks. And the night before I shot him, he came down about 5 minutes too late, and I was getting out of my stand. But luckily, he did not see me. He came down with two smaller bucks, and one of the smaller bucks caught me and spooked, and he just took off with the smaller buck, not knowing what happened. And then the next night, I went and sat, and he come down the same exact trail, but 15 minutes earlier. So, but I had seen him a couple days before that. He came out 6:15 in the afternoon, but like 150 yards out in the field. So I did see him quite a bit. He was very active coming down to that field. And I knew that I had a really good chance at getting him. And there was another 9 point that I had pictures of that um, how did I finish last tournament? I don't even remember, Mike, to be honest. I think I took a. I didn't ban her, I know that. Um, I don't remember how I did. I did alright with my one account anyway. But I only played two accounts out of the four that I made to the weekend. All I'm looking to do is get that down there. Alright, Jeff, thanks. I hear you. I hear you. I cannot believe they have not fixed that yet. It's just so ridiculous that they have not fixed the replay glitch. You know, it's been months now, and and they know about it. I've sent them numerous tickets, and I know other people have too. Um, Mike, I don't know. I think you can do it with a POC 5 too, because they got the same distance. You just don't have as much backspin, but I think you have enough backspin. You might end up past the hole, but I still think you're going to end up safe. You know, even with like I used 5 backspin there, and I think it's actually too much. I think I'm going to go with 4.5, and I think on a POC 5 you got 4.5, right, or four and a click. So I think you might be safe within a POC 5. I'm not positive, but if anything, a POC 5 would be the minimum. A POC 4 definitely doesn't have enough backspin. Um, but I will find out for within a POC 5 because I do have an account that I have to play tonight with that has an POC 5. I didn't go short intentionally. I want to, you know, land on that fairway and and go past the hole, but uh, the 5 backspin I think is a little too much, to be honest. All right, 486. 486. 5 yards. 10. 40%. Yeah, Mike. I didn't go short there intentionally. It just I have there is 2 types of winds. There's a wind that's more of a headwind or a crosswind, and then there's one that you can adjust back and then push forward. Uh, I got hold on. Get in the hole, baby. It's 2 for 3 on this hole with that adjustment. I'm aiming at the corner of that dark square that's right of the pin and short of the pin. Just so you're aiming just outside the right edge of the cup and about a square and a half short. And I'm aiming the red ring to the rough and then using the spin to get there. So the spin will vary. And then I'm playing at plus 10%, and that was 486 drive was 40% slider at plus 10% elevation. And I've made it 2 out of 3 times that way. Thanks, Billy. I went 11.4 rings there. But the key is to aim the ball guide about a square and a half short and just to the outside right edge of the cup. And I'll replay it. There's a square there that I'm aiming at, and no matter what position I'm in, I'm aiming at the front corner of that dark square before the pin there. So if you watch the tip of the ball guide, almost in line with the hole, but it's to the right edge of the cup. It's that dark square there. That's where I'm aiming the tip of the ball guide. And I'm aiming the red ring just to the rough there. And then I'm adjusting 10%, plus 10% elevation. And that was 486 played 40% slider. Well, I've aimed at the corner of that square all 3 times, Mike. Made it 2 out of 3, and the other one I hit great right. So, so that landing spot and that point of aim is money. It's just dialing in the yardages from there. So right at the corner of that dark square that's in front of the pin there. And then I adjusted plus 10%, and then just the distance of the club. So it's going to vary on your drive, right? But that was 40% slider from 486. And that one just snuck in the left edge, or the right edge, but yeah, bottom right corner of that dark square. Billy, I don't know. I have not heard anything. It doesn't really matter to me, one way or another. Because I really don't think it's going to change a thing. To be honest, I think it's going to. I think it's going to actually distance the gap. I think it's going to make the gap bigger between the good players and better players and best players than the everyday average player. I think you're going to have a bigger gap between the everyday player, average player, because they're not going to have the guides to follow like they do now. I mean, you're still going to have guides, but the winds are going to change if they do that. And I don't think it's going to change anything. So, but thank you. I will be right back. I'm going to switch accounts, and I'll be right back. I got 4 more to play. 3 more expert. I'm not sure if I'm going to play my pro or not. I'm gonna see how I feel. I did, Billy. I was having trouble with with my computer. I've been having a bunch of trouble with my router and my computer, uh, and my counter said that there was nobody on. So, seeing that I was having problems on my end, I I just shut down the stream. I didn't know anybody was watching. Had I known there was some people watching, I probably would have kept it up. But uh, all right, Jeff. Good luck, and hope you kill it. Yeah, that sounds about right, Mike. Like I said, I'm just aiming that red ring, you know, even with that bunker there on the right hand side of that, on the left hand side of that bunker to the rough, the red ring to the rough. And then I'm just using spin to get my ball guide to the corner of that dark square. So, spin's gonna vary, but yeah, that's about you're gonna use almost almost max right spin every time, depending on your drive. No, that wasn't 348. It was uh, it was 486 was the drive. 486, and I went 40% slider. And then I also made it from 493, and that was 26% slider with the same landing spot and aim point. So those two slider numbers are definitely accurate. So 486 is 40% slider, 493 is 26% slider at 10% elevation plus 10% elevation. All right, let me change a few bags here. And give me 1 second. The baby's crying. I gotta go see if what's going on with her. We'll be right back in a minute. I almost forgot, Ricky. Thank you. Uh, yeah, I forgot I muted it. But yeah, Mike. Yeah, I use the oh, I always forget to go to live chat too, with the but I use the notebook app, so I use the slider. But yeah, those two distances, I've made it from both of those distances, so those two distances are money for sure. All right, let's do it. Good thing you said something about the volume, Ricky. I would have been talking all night and nobody would have heard me. I would have been talking to myself. I have, Anthony. I've made it 2 out of 4 times. The one time I missed it because I hit double great right and missed the rough, and then the other time I missed it because I went over the rough uh, on my first attempt and realized that I needed to pull back a little bit more with rings wise. But since I've changed how many rings I'm pulling back after I adjust, I've made it twice. So yes, it's 1.5 rings after you adjust. $341. So 341. We just made this one last account from 341. So thank you, Sandy. Yeah, Anthony. I got your message after I logged off last night, and I replied to it. I don't know if you've seen it, but yeah, it's 1.5 rings pulled back towards the tee, and I used just the slightest tiny bit of underpower just to ensure that I'm not going over the rough. But um, Billy, yeah, albatross does uh, put you ahead. Oops, hit the wrong. That distance is money. Oh, it was hole 6. Yeah, hole 6 is a tough one. I've missed it. I've hit great all 3 times that I've played that hole so far. I can't hit perfect. I've hit great left once and great right twice, and I missed it just to the right both times that I hit great right. So I think I have a yardage dialed in, but I've missed it both times because I hit great right. All right, so we're gonna play this one with a, I don't know. I got a ton of pine cone balls. Might as well use them. Thank you, Billy. I don't typically use this ball, but I it's only qualifying, and I got a ton of them. So I only usually typically use them on par threes because after the first shot, it's tough to center them in the ring when they're oblong. Stats wise, it's a good ball. I love the ball, stats wise, but any of those balls that are oblong, like the drop kick ball, what a that one was horrible. This one wasn't as bad. The Easter egg ball was horrible too. Dead center cup. That is the key. That's the key, Anthony. 1.5 rings, and just the tiniest little bit of underpower I've been using. Thank you, Billy. I am aiming right edge of the cup, Ricky. Yeah, ball guide, ball guide, just to the very right edge of the cup with the tip of the ball guide, and the ball guide is just just a hair short. It's not through the hole, just a hair short. Thank you, Jason. And it's money for sure. All right, let's try and not hit the pin this time on this next hole and get the albatross. What screwed me up last time is I hit great left on the drive, and it screwed me up with my with the angle coming in. but you do come close to hitting this pin almost every time. So it is. I didn't practice. No, I played 2 rounds yesterday, Jason, and shot minus 15 and minus 17. And then I just shot a round just before this one, shot minus 17. So I've so far shot minus 15 and 2 minus 17s. And I've left a bunch out there. Um, oh, all right, kid. That's all right. It's only qualifying, right? As long as you make it through the top 10, you're all right. Nice, Joe. Oh, I hate when it does that. This is a pretty strong wind. I'm not going to use that. Oh, shit. Great right should be okay. Mm. Yeah, I should have used it. It's I got to use 3.3 topspin there because now I'm short. I got to push up. I got to push up a little bit to get where I need to be, and then adjust. You want to be like 325 here. 322, 322. You want to be at like is ideal, I think. But 320 to 325 is like where you want to be, but 322 is I think ideal. But this is definitely a high wind. You want to find that sticky spot. Nope. Nope. Gonna end up short. Ah, I over adjusted. It was online. I just didn't get far enough up the hill. I over adjusted. Yeah, Anthony, 3.3 is I think ideal because three only gets you to 317, 318 every single time. I've used 3 every single time and I've gotten to 317, 318 every time. And I used 3.3 the last account, but it was a lower wind and I went to 322 and that was ideal. I didn't have to push up rings. So I think three and just a click of topspin is ideal, but three is not enough, in my opinion. Or if if you go with 3, then you got to aim at like +4 yards, not +3 yards. I think. Yeah, 323 is ideal yardage. I think in my opinion anyway. Because then you're right at pretty much max distance, and you can adjust from there. All right, this one I've missed left every single time. So let's we're going with Kingmaker Sniper. Yeah, I hear you, Anthony, but I don't think you're gonna go into the rough. Uh, as long as you don't go over 3.3 top, because even at 323, you got quite a bit of distance still till you make it to the rough. As long as you hit perfect. If you hit great right, it gets a little more scary. Great left, you got a little more room. So, but I think it's worth the risk because, uh, like that, pushing up and then adjusting, I over adjusted because I was just eyeing the rings because I had to push up and then adjust. I could have adjusted and then pushed up that amount of rings, I guess, instead of instead of adjusting from the pushed up position. It would be a little more accurate, but I over adjusted there and it ended up short. If I go up a little more up that hill, I make that shot all day long. But it's a must make. It's a must make hole. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's a must make hole. Um, if you don't make it, you're going to be behind a stroke for sure. Shit. I hit great right and still missed it to the left. I've missed that hole every single time to the left. What's up, kid? Good luck. Battle of the Banners. Battle of the Banners, and we're both playing it a totally different way. Ah, should be okay though. I clipped that tree. I clipped the tree. Are you kidding me? I hit great right there before too and didn't clip the tree, so I must have aimed a little far right. Get in the hole. Oh, that sucks. Unlucky. Alright, let's see if we can make it. Wow. It's a bad spot to be, huh? Oh, oh, that was a first. Clipping that tree. But that's the danger of playing that shot between those two trees. Yeah, Jason, I just try and make it through. I mean, of course, I like to shoot good rounds because it does come down to the tiebreakers sometimes, but not really a lot. I used to worry about. I used to worry about qualifying all the time, and now I just play to make it through. I mean, thank you, kid. You too. I can't believe I clipped that tree. I know I hit great right, but I've hit great right there before and not even come close to clipping that tree. I must have aimed a little more right. than I should have. Alright, we got each other again. Let's get the albatross. Wow, high wind. That tree always scares me because I clipped that tree there in the front before. Nice shot. 8.6. On top. I didn't catch all of it. Slice. I missed that tree, so that's good. Oh, this one's going a mile. Not good. That tree's going to be in my way. Yeah, I've hit that tree a few times too, Anthony, but I got this tree in my way now. Would I go 376? 379? What was my drive? 376 or 379? 379. 14. 35. 90%. 35. Nice shot. I don't even think I can get there because that tree's going to be in my way. Thanks. Because I really... Oh, it's not in my way. But I'm not in sniper range. Oh, I am. Kind of. Oh, look at this. Look at this crap. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this tree. I knew it. Nice shot, kid. I knew that tree was in my way. I went way too far on the drive. Alright, now we're even. Alright, almost 7. I hate this hole. Oh, shit. Shit, shit, shit. It don't matter. I can start with a katana anyway. I don't have a katana in. Come on. Ah, fucking hole. Every time I've missed it to the left, right there. Yeah, definitely, kid. It definitely can. Because it's not a hole that everybody's going to be making, that's for sure. And if you can make it, you're definitely going to be ahead of stroke. I mean, it. I've just missed it like that, you know, or a little bit more to the left every single time, but it's always to the left. I don't know. Um, I can. We're gonna go a little less backspin this time. Actually, I have the. I'm gonna go 5 backspin this time because I can actually push up this time. So. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole, baby. That's awesome. Thanks, kid. Thanks, Sinatra. I don't know if he meant that for real or not, but okay, thanks. I gotta share that one. Oh, thanks, Anthony. All right, hole 9. Go with that. Zerk. Ideally, I'd like 11 point something wind here. Thank you, Terry. All right, 490. So 490. We're gonna go 32%. Ah, Jason. Yeah, sure it does, Terry. For sure. All right, you too, kid. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Albatross, albatross to end the match. Very nice. That landing spot is money. Yeah, Jason, that was an awesome, awesome hole. Yeah, you're right, Anthony. Who needs it when you can make up strokes other places, right? Thank you, Sinatra. That's awesome. Albatross, albatross to finish the round. All right, let me switch accounts and thanks, Jason. Let me switch accounts and I'll be right back. So, so far I've shot 1 minus 15 and 3 minus 17s. You're gonna need at least a minus 35 or better to banner in this tournament. I think, in expert anyway. This account's only got an Apoc 5, and my last account is only got an Extra Mile 8. So they're gonna play a little different. Uh, this one not so much, but the one after with the Extra Mile 8 will play quite a bit different, and will be a little tougher because I'm not gonna be able to make some of the drives that I make with the Apoc 7 and 8 for sure, or Apoc 5 for that matter. Come on already. I hate this that I don't understand why it takes forever. Alright, let's do this real quick. Alright, we gotta change a few bags around here. Let's go Apoc, and then Apoc, Sniper, Grizzly, Rock, that, and then we're gonna go Sniper, Backbone. And this one too, I don't have the like the Grizzly 8, Grizzly 9, so it's gonna play a little different, but it's alright. We'll do our best, and that's all we can do. Oh, I get a headache. Come on, you can't tell me there's no opponents playing. I'm pushing the envelope with this one because I want to get the little extra distance out of it with the lack of the topspin. So I aimed a little farther up, which is good. 336 is a good distance. .336 is going to be 90% club, 25% elevation. Yes, it will, Anthony. If you go great left, you go into the rough, it'll still make it. Because I did yesterday. Yeah, with an epox 6 or 7, you're gonna play with the red ring to the rough line. The rough goes like this, and you're gonna play the red ring right to the rough with the 6 or 7. But then, uh, or with the 7, you play with the red ring to the curvature of the rough. With a 6, with a 5 or a 6, like I pushed that one. I pushed the yellow ring to the rough, which I still had a little bit of room there. So but I wanted to get that little bit of extra distance because if you don't, then you're going to be in between clubs. Yeah, Jason, that's with the 6. With the 6, I mean, you could push it to the yellow ring, but I would do like half the red ring on the rough. With the curvature of the rough, just put half the red ring onto the rough there, and then you'll get enough distance because you got a little more extra topspin with it, a Pox 6 too, and you'll get out to about 339, 341, and uh, that's an ideal distance there. Three anywhere from 336. I went 356 already, but and then the second shot, I'm aiming to the right side of the cup, but in the cup, but to the right side, and then if you if you want the distances, Anthony, I'm playing plus 25% with the thorn, and then 336 is 90% slider, 338 is 86% slider, 339 is 84% slider, 341 was 80% slider, and 356 is 50%. But I'm just going plus or minus 2% per yard difference of the drive. So whatever the drive is out of any of those distances, if you're different numbers than that, just add or subtract 2% for every yard difference on your drive with the thorn. So and it's been working out from every distance. Yeah, not a problem, Anthony. All right, we're gonna go with a paradise ball here. That shot is money. 1.5 rings pulled back towards the tee, and a tiniest little bit of underpower, and that shot is money. Jason. Yeah, I've had a few times where it's like that, where I make it qualifying and opening rounds, and then come the weekend I can't make it, and I'm missing it every time. It's almost like I swear that sometimes they change um, they tweak the wind just enough to where your adjustment doesn't work, and that's what separates the good players from the great players, is making that tiny bit of adjustment after you miss it. Especially when you got multiple accounts, after you miss it the first time, just to tweak your adjustment just a tiny little bit. But I swear that they do change it just a hair. No, Jesus. 324. Yeah, Anthony, I believe that it's possible, for sure. I think you might see minus 40 from somebody. Um, but definitely possible, for sure. On 9, it's plus 15%. No, plus 10%. Plus 10%, Mark. Plus 10% on 9. Sorry, I just looked. This wind's a little bit of a different angle, so I don't know if this one's going to go in. No, hit the pin again. Fuck. Both times I hit great left, I hit the pin. So great left is not good because you hit the pin on the approach. Great left drive is not good. Do not hit great left. I mean, it's safe, but don't hit great left because the albatross is tough. You got to aim right of the pin with the approach, apparently. Not a problem, Mark. Yeah, that's twice now I've hit great left on the drive and then lined up the approach like I did yesterday and made it both times and hit the pin both times. So it's just the angle that you're coming in at. It doesn't scoop by that pin. That sucks. That would have been a nice one to make. There. Alright, this next shot I have not made yet. So I'm going to try a different approach here. Well, not a different approach. I'm going to use the same approach, but you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. There's a sticky spot there, Jason. If you wiggle back and forth, ideally, if you hit the drive perfect, all right, and ideally you want the ball guy going straight at the hole or just a hair left of the hole and just a hair left of the pin, and there's a sticky spot when you wiggle back and forth that the ball guy doesn't move from that spot at the pin, and then you adjust minus 30% max numbers, and the ball goes past the hole and then comes back down and goes in. I made it two out of two yesterday, but I hit perfect drives. Both times today I hit great left, and both times I lined it up that way, and I hit the pin. I didn't go past the pin, I hit the pin. But there is a massive funnel there if you miss that pin and go up the hill, and the ball comes straight back down. Yeah, it's minus 30% on the second shot. And that hole is gonna be a must make albatross for the weekend. There's no doubt about it. It's gonna be a must make albatross. Alright, this one's going to be a tough one to play between the trees with this, with the Apoc 5. Only because I don't have as much topspin, so I'm going to end up short. And it's going to be a tougher second shot is all. I may push the drive a little harder. I can't, though. I can't push the drive harder. Came a little bit, but no, that's hitting the tree for sure. Oh, it didn't. Ooh, I got lucky. I'm still short. 363. Alright, not that bad. $363. 11, 22, 77%. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, I got this hole pretty dialed in too. The thorn is a pretty easy club to get stuff dialed in with, because once you make a shot from a distance with this slider or whatever you're using, for every 1 yard difference drive. So say you drive 375 and it's 53% slider. For instance, on this hole is plus 25% elevation and it's 53% slider. Then if you drive 374, you add 2% to that slider. So for the thorn, it's plus or minus 2% for every yard difference on your drive. So with the thorn, once you make a shot from a certain distance, you can really dial in that hole by using that method. At least it works for me. You know, I know there's been a few videos out there trying about how to figure out how much percentage per yard to add to each club, but all right. rock and a sniper. Now, I don't know if this shot works with a rock 8. We're going to find out. Yeah, see that. I mean, each club is different, but the thorn seems to be 2% per, plus 2% per yard. I don't know if this shot works with the sniper 8 or rock 8. I mean, I'll find out. Don't go too far. Went too far. This tree's gonna be in my way again. Next time I'm only going half a topspin. One topspin's too much. I need to be back about 10 more yards. 373, so that's 8, 16, 20, 43%. It might not be in my way this time. I might be back just enough. Oh, close. Close. I gotta look at my notes from the last time we had these holes to see what I was playing that second shot at, because I was making it pretty consistent by the weekend, and it was the same exact wind. I know it was because we were adjusting down in that bunker like we are now. So I gotta look at my notes tomorrow. Because I played that one at plus 15%. It might be plus 15%, but I need to adjust less. But yeah, Jason, that tree does come into play for sure. But I'd rather be farther back anyway. It seems when you get up closer like that, there's that glitchy area. to Landon. All right, hole 7. All right, this hole sucks. Yeah. Made it this time. Yeah, you never know though, Jason. Like you said, sometimes you make them now, and then come the weekend you can't make them. Nothing drops. I've had tournaments went from shooting minus 33, minus 34 in opening to shooting minus 25 on the weekend, and then I went from some rounds shooting minus 25 on opening and went and shot minus 35 on the weekend. So you never know. I mean, all right, we're gonna try this. I don't know if it's gonna work with the Epoch 5 or not, because I don't recall how much backspin we have in Epoch 5, but yeah, see, the pressure doesn't get to me. I love the pressure. My one clanmate, Ricky, he was here earlier on the stream, and he'll tell you when the pressure's on, I do even better. I shoot even better. I don't know. The pressure doesn't get to me. I don't ever look, Jason. Don't even look at the top. I don't I don't ever look. I just start my round. I don't ever look at any of the scores until I get there. Right? You know, I don't ever know what's at the top until I get to the top. Because then when you know and you need to make an extra stroke here or there, it's like you're you're yeah, see I only got four back here, and I don't think it's gonna be enough. I think I'm gonna go way too far here. Maybe if I didn't push up, I'd be alright, but I'm gonna push up anyway. I'm gonna definitely go way too far here though. No, I hit great right on top of it. Oh, I didn't go too far, so that's good. Good to know. Yeah, that's what I mean. You know you need a stroke, and then you go for a shot you shouldn't be going for, and yeah, you're better off not looking, in my opinion. I used to always look, and then I stopped looking, and I even tell everybody on my stream, if you're in my bracket, please don't tell me what's at the top. Because a lot of times I'm playing the weekend and guys are on my stream and they're like, "Oh, I'm in your bracket." I'm like, "Don't tell me what's at the top, please. I don't want to know." See, this account I don't have. Oh, I got a lot of these though. Yeah, I'm playing all my accounts this tournament, or at least I'm planning to. I got some stuff I got to get done, so. Um, but right as of right now, yes, I'm planning on playing all my accounts this weekend. I didn't last tournament. I only played 4 accounts out of my 7 last tournament, and made them all to the weekend. But then I only played 2 on the weekend because I was hunting. But I'm done hunting. I got my buck. I got a doe already with the bow. I'm done till gun season. Got a beautiful buck, and so I'm not doing nothing this weekend. Besides some stuff around the house, I built a shed about a week ago, week and a half ago, and I gotta build the doors and get them on, so I can put stuff in there. So. Ah, this one I don't even know if I can make this. I don't have any Power 510 balls, so this I don't even think I can make this over. yeah, makes it easy, huh? Gonna be way short, but 461. That's way short. $20. 90% club. Still in grizzly range though. So thanks, John. That wind was a little low. That's the only reason I was worried about making it. Because I've been having 10 or 11 mile an hour winds. Ideally, you want like 11 mile an hour wind. Like this. I can't even get there. Alright, well, minus 17 again. Seems to be the lucky number. And I actually wasn't expecting to shoot minus 17 with this account because of the lower clubs. You made it with 9.2. Yeah, see, I don't mind the higher wind for the second shot. Um, that that I don't really care about. I'd rather have the higher wind for the drive because I want to get farther. I want to be because I've made it now 3 times, the albatross, and I want to ideally get between 481 and 493. Because I've made it from those between those distances. So, um, but that's just me. I don't care about the wind on the second shot. That doesn't bother me. But I'd rather get farther with the drive. So, well, another good round. All right, let me switch accounts. I got one more expert to play. Yeah, I mean, it's just more rings you got to adjust on the second shot, but I'd rather be farther on the drive than shorter on the drive and have less wind for the second shot. I'd rather be farther on the drive and have more wind on the second. Because I have a pretty decent um, landing spot and adjustment. Like I said, I've made it 3 out of 5 times now. Um, if I get between 481 and 493. And I mean, that time I didn't make it, but the other time that I didn't make it was because I hit great. Right. And just missed it. Oh, nice, John. Yeah, you'll like it. You know, I think you'll like it anyway. All right, let me switch up some bags here. So go sniper, grizzly, rock, which I don't know if rock 7 makes that. I don't know if rock 7 will make that slice, but we will find out. What's up, Ingrid? Not going too bad. I have shot 4 -17s and a -15 yesterday. -15 and -17 yesterday, and actually a -15 and -17 yesterday, and then 3 -17s today. Yeah, and you'll notice, John, that your thumbs, with the stylus, your thumb's not in the way. You can line up your shots a lot better. You can keep them. You can center the ball in the circle a lot better. Uh, your curl you can see a lot better. So you're gonna be able to. It's gonna help your game out, I think, exponentially. I know it did mine. All right, so we changed these bags. Let me change them on here. Yeah, you're gonna need at least in expert at least a -35 to banner, I think. And I'm saying that's the banner. I, I I mean, if I've shot 4 -17, so I'm shooting 17 consistently, and I shot 17 there without an albatross. Yeah, -35 might just be just top 10. You're right. I shot a -17 there with no albatrosses. So, um, and on my other accounts, I made 2 albatrosses. So you can easily, I not easily, but I mean, I could easily see -19s being shot, -20s being shot for sure. I think you're going to see some 40s. Um, it's yeah, yeah. All right, last expert. Let's go. Like I said, this one's gonna play a little different. I'm only playing with an extra mile 8 here, and that's it. So we're at a little bit of a disadvantage, but not much. Yeah, all my brackets I've been the leader at -17 uh, so far. I haven't seen in any of my brackets. I haven't seen anything better than that, but I know they're out there for sure. I haven't. I've been busy today and yesterday, so I haven't been on Facebook to see what everybody's shooting really. Um, all right, 339, 84%. Wow. Yeah, that was a tough bracket then, John. That was a death bracket. Those are the brackets you hope to not get on the weekend, right? Yeah, right. They tried to dump. Yeah, figuring -9, -8 wasn't gonna make it, and it ended up. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if it did make it. I mean, I don't really care about qualifying scores anymore. I, they, I mean, they play a role in tiebreakers and stuff like that, but uh, especially nowadays with so many people being bunched up. But I really don't fret over them anymore. I used to. I just play to make it through, and then I play the weekend to win outright anyway. So um, I don't play the weekend to hope I win with a tiebreaker. I play the weekend to try and win it outright anyway. On that hole, you mean? I'm playing. I am playing plus 25%, and I'm aiming right side of the cup, inside the cup, but right edge of the cup with the right edge of the ball guide, and the ball guide through the hole, with one backspin, and I can give you the yardages that I've made them from with the thorn. If you want to write them down, I don't know if you got anything to write them down with. But I'm playing plus 25% there. Thank you, Jordan. All right. Well, from 336 drive, it's 90% slider. 338 is 86% slider. 339 is 84% slider. 341 is 80% slider. And 356 is 50% slider. And you can rewind it and listen to it again if you missed some of them. But that's what I've been playing, and I've made it from every one of those yardages. In fact, I've made that shot every time except for the first attempt. And because I aimed center of the cup and I missed left. So I'm aiming right edge of the cup and then adjusting, or right side of the cup, but in the right side of the cup, with the ball guide through the hole just slightly. Money. Thank you, Slipknot. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's rounds going? that that adjustment right there is money. Just that tiny little bit of underpower and pull back 1.5 rings towards the tee after your adjustment. Nice, Ingrid. Awesome. Awesome round. Yeah, Dan. Just the slightest bit of underpower. But that slightest bit of underpower is, I think, the key to that shot there. I've made it every time that I've lined it up that way and used that slightest bit of underpower. Because I did go over the rough one time, and I learned my lesson. All right, Kingmaker, Pak, and Kingmaker. Thank you, Jesse, for subscribing. Thank you, Tango Sierra. Have a good night. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't even realize that it was up to 200. I haven't looked in a while, Tango. So that's awesome. I never even thought it would even get close to that. So that's awesome. Thank you, Jesse. All right. See if we can make this one. Finally hit it perfect. Thank you, Tango, and have a good night. Thanks, Slipknot. See if we can make this one and not hit the pin. There we go. Thank you, Jordan. Get in the hole. I made a hole in one on, thank you, Terry. Made a hole in one on hole 8 earlier. On 2 accounts ago. I went albatross albatross to finish off the round for a minus 17. Thank you for the good luck, Terry. I'm playing on a Tab S6, Samsung Tab S6. Alright, this damn hole is killing me. I cannot make this hole. I've lipped it twice. No, you can't get you can't get much better than a no, you can't. I've started off twice -7 after 3 so far. But I cannot make this next hole. I've lipped it twice. I've missed it just a hair left every single time. I'm left every single time. It's in this time. Nope. Jesus. Wow, when the camera zoomed out like that, I thought it was in. I mean, that's it's missing. Wait, I can't get it more right than that. I don't. I guess I got to use a little bit of curl. Yeah, I have not made it yet, and I keep missing it like that, and I keep moving over, and I've taken off a bunch of elevation, and uh, I just can't get it to drop. Okay, Dan. Yeah, it's gonna need a little bit of curl. I can see that because it's not. It's coming in left every single time. So all right, this next shot's gonna be interesting. All right, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to play it with curl for sure. I can see that. Yeah, because I had like 8.3. I had like 8.3 win last time, and it lipped it. and 90 degreed out, and I just hit straight. So if I would have used a little bit of curl, it would have come in good. Right, 352. Ah, 352. I'm gonna be in between clubs here. No, well, Dan, maybe with this account I should play the rough bump, but I've made it every time playing it this way within a pock. But I'm gonna be in between clubs here because I didn't get far enough. Oh, maybe not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I am, but I'm not. Yeah. I knew I should have went max. Yeah, Dan, that's the first time I've missed that shot, and that's because I was back quite a bit farther than I'd been. All my other accounts I got the apoc, so I got more top spin. I can get farther down. But that one I should have played max distance. If I play max distance, I make it. But the rough bump is a good option, and I think maybe with this account I should play the rough bump just to be safe and not be in between clubs there. Does anybody know? Does the Rock 7 make the power slice on the next hole? Yeah, 386 was 31% slider at plus 25%. But aiming aiming right aiming right side of the cup too. Uh, so keep that in mind. You're adjusting that plus 25%, 31% slider, but you're aiming right side of the pin, right side of the cup also. Does anybody know? Does the Rock 7 make that power slice? Make the power slice on hole 6? I know the Rock 8 and the Rock 9 do. Let me look. I gotta see the difference in yardage. Rock 7 is 226. Rock 8 is 231. So 5 yards. Yeah, I don't know if it'll make it. I don't think it'll make it. Um, let's see what balls I got here. Power 4 ball will make it. But it's got to be a power 4. I need the new ball is what I need. 433. Right? What's the new ball? Yeah, 433. That's what I need. I'll be right back. All right. I had to get a $4, $5 pack of those because I'm gonna use them. The overpower the needle speed sucks on this ball, but it's okay for a power slice. But I'm also going to be in between clubs then for the second shot. Possibly. We'll see. Jordan. It's possessed, huh? No, yeah. What rock do I have here? Yeah, 7. Why do I have that? So 8 is 0.5. We'll find out. I didn't hit the tree, so that's good. Actually, this is going to work out good. Perfect. 358. But I'm also using a power 4. Well, 358. Thank you, Terry. 80%.
Great shot.
65%.
Perfect shot.
Whoa. Wow. Did that skid? Wow. Did you see that bounce? That skidded right off the green. With 5 backspin, that still skidded off the green. That was interesting. Ah, shit. I think we might have to dunk this one.
Perfect shot.
That works. this next hole. I hate it. Oh, I got a headache. Yeah, work gets in the way sometimes, huh?
Perfect shot. That's on. Perfect shot.
Nah.
That's on. Birdie.
I've only made it once. I miss it to the left every time like that. There's a there's a sticky spot there. If you're one way or another on it, it kicks the ball to the left. You got to hit this spot perfect. Otherwise, you miss left. All right. Now, this next shot. No, that might work. Um, let's see here. What do I want to go with? We're gonna go with. We're gonna change a club here. don't have enough backspin though. No, we're not going to change the club. We just need to go with a. I hate because I always forget what uh what balls are what. Yeah, because you got to lower the wind because otherwise you get too much wind push and you'll miss way left. So that's why you're switching the ball there. You're adjusting for the higher wind and then you're switching the ball to lower the wind so it doesn't push the ball so far left because otherwise that adjustment won't work. So without switching the ball, you'll miss way left because you're adjusting 1 to 1 with the wind with the katana, and then after you adjust for the katana wind, then you're switching to the kingmaker to lower the wind to not push the ball so far to the left. Because you can't adjust any more than 1 to 1 because then you won't hit the fairway. You'll end up hitting the rough and the sand. So in order to hit the spot that you're aiming, you got to adjust that adjustment, but then you need to lower the wind so the ball doesn't get pushed more to the left. That's the reason behind switching that ball. I don't know. We're going to try this shot. I don't know how this is going to work out here. Okay, well, yeah, I guess I could see that working too. Yeah, I don't have enough curl here.
Great shot.
I actually purposely hit great there. Get in the hole. I purposely hit great there because I don't have enough curl. Yeah, so hole 7 with a kingmaker, same spins as a katana, and then adjusting 1 to 1. So you used the same spins as the katana mark, but did you change after you lined it up? Did you change to 1 backspin and 3 right spin, or did you keep the 1.5 backspin, 3 right spin? Do you know what I mean? Because I start out with 1.5 backspin, 3 right spin, but then after I aim at the hole, I change it to 1 backspin, 3 right spin, and then adjust 1 to 1, and then change the ball. Okay, so you just go 1 back, 3 right, and you aim right at the hole then with the 1 back, 3 right, or are you aiming offset of the hole to the left? Okay, yeah. So you're aiming offset to the left, right? Like you're gonna miss, and then you adjust 1 to 1 with the kingmaker, which is which is interesting because you're adjusting less than I am. So that's interesting. I may have to give that a shot though, Mark, and see because like I said, I keep missing left anyway. So uh, I may have to give that a shot and see. All right, this next hole, I don't know if I can make it with an extra mile. I don't think I can. Maybe with an extra mile and a snow globe. I don't want to use a summer ball, that's for sure. I might be able to make it with a snow globe with a higher wind. Find out. Yeah, I think I can use a kingmaker. Or ooh, I got quite a bit of a tailwind too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Perfect shot.
I probably still should have used the snow globe. Oh no. Yeah, no, I'm getting down there good. Still should have used the snow globe. Because now I'm gonna be I'm gonna be in between clubs. Well, no, I'll just play behind the bunker.
Perfect shot.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Damn it.
Nice eye.
Shot on 8. Did the extra mile 7. Uh, got the same amount of curl and same distance. No, you're 2 yards shorter with an extra mile 7.
For a big shot.
Yeah, but you got to use a power 4,
Lights off.
Jordan. You'd have to use a power. You have to use a power 4 side spin 3. Uh, win 2 ball. And I purposely hit great left because I knew I didn't have enough curl. Because ideally, you want a little more than a ball. Like, you want a ball and a quarter curl on that shot. So instead of aiming more left, I purposely hit great left because I realized I didn't have enough curl and I wasn't gonna let down and try and move the target. So yeah, if you have an approach that works, I wouldn't try to change it. If you don't have the balls to do it, for sure, because you definitely need a power 4 side spin 3 ball because you're short distance with the extra mile 7 and 8, and you need the side spin. So you definitely need a power 4 side spin 3 ball to attempt that shot. But I'm happy with a minus 16 with those clubs. So, and it definitely could be better. But so 1 minus 15, 1 minus 16, and 4 minus 17. So not a bad qualifying uh, rounds at all. But so thank you for everybody that subscribed to the channel. I appreciate it. And thanks for everybody tuning in tonight. I am done for the night. Thank you, Jordan. And good luck to everybody in their opening rounds. Hopefully you kill it. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow evening. Nice, Terry. I'll be on tomorrow evening, and then I'll be on Friday evening. I'll be on the next 4 days in the evening. Like usual. Saturday and Sunday I may be on during the day with a few of my rounds too. So, but if I don't see some of you guys, good luck in your opening and weekend rounds. And I will talk to you later. Have a good one. Have a good night, guys. Thank you.